Go to Limestone 12:13. Father tells me to tell you because I hear you, so I would have passed right over you. I've been with many women. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Father that told me, put attention to her and grab her. Now let me explain something to you. Do you recognize that video you did with Cookie? And Father says we don't care if it was directly the way. This is how we see it. Cookie was a killer, right? Do you understand it? At the beginning, you see, because most of you stars do things just to sign a check, but they playing the shit out of you because you don't recognize what's really going on. Let me explain that video to you. Star Wars, the gods. Understand that when you're walking, you're playing two personalities because we see two sides in you that is bringing problems. What's the problem? The good side and the bad side, the good and the evil. Why are you locked in a box with the power of Zeus, and you have the other evil side of you that carries a snake inside of you and going across your face. You understand that? You mark 21. 21 means what? I'm still to figure out what 21 means, but if you look, you have all the gods, demons around you, claiming Star Wars. You know what that means, Star Wars? To have a Star Wars, you have to be in heaven. So at the end of the video, finally, you scream and crack, and it fades off and it breaks off into aliens, into a robots. And at the end, you claiming the goddess. You see, because you see that ball that you're holding in your hand? I had the same ball appear to be in the trailer that I woke up that night and thought I was becoming as powerful as Superman because that same electricity ball popped up in the center of the living room as I was falling asleep, feeling like I was spinning. When you have when you're drunk and you start spinning and it feels like you're about to die or your spirit. That's how I feel sometimes when I was going into that, and all of a sudden the electricity ball popped up just the same way you holding it in that video. So now I understand. I go back and do research, and I research on your videos. Cookie is a killer, and these motherfuckers that are using you to make these videos. Do you understand what the eyes are? Because in Switzerland they did a ritual with the eyes because they believe they're gonna open up CERN and get their Lucifer the God. But Father's telling them we played them all the way there. They gotta get it through the blood. So Zeus you claiming Zeus's power. They're saying we're claiming the goddess is claiming Zeus's power. Do you understand why they claiming you to be in the goddess or tied with the goddess? When Kanye took the mic out of your hand, what did you have in your hand? An Apollo award, right? And look what you made me do at the end of the video, what they placed in your hand. An Apollo award, right? Why is the Apollo so important? Because Apollo was a god that went against Zeus. And it's claiming the moon for the goddess. And it goes all the way to what? Seth and Osiris. Because the gods reincarnate. And so do I believe even humans. So if you don't understand why you mandatory, Father says you better be well aware of Jesucristo and who he really is, because they placing you in the lake of eternal fire. So you're gonna do as told. Understand? They're gonna do as told. And then now they recognize who's the last Adam and what the Bible's talking about, the Lion of Judah. Because who's the honey? And where's the Wendy? And who's the Cinderella? So you're gonna sit and you start making music at what age? Writing music at what age? Do you understand why your soul inspired you to do it at 12? Do you think this was a common thing, a purpose for humans to carry music in their souls? Because the devil has made the instrument of music. So that's why you gotta watch what you're singing. Because if you don't understand what you're singing, you could get your ass in deep, deep trouble. And you don't see it the way I see it, but then the music started, them goats see it the way I see it. But be grateful that Father placed you under my attention. From 12:13 to Cali Olympics, the rest fall in between.